Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel name, where we talk about building wealth, managing money, and creating a life of financial freedom. Today, we're diving into 10 personal finance tips that can help you grow your wealth, save smarter, and make your money work for you. These tips aren't about restricting yourself. They're about making your money work as hard as you do. We're talking about simple changes that can have a massive impact on your financial future. Stick around till the end because tip number 10 might just change the way you think about money forever. A budget isn't about restricting your spending. It's about giving your money a purpose. It's about taking control of your finances and deciding where you want your money to go, instead of letting it slip through your fingers. Think about it. How can you possibly achieve your financial goals if you don't even know where your money is going? That's where a budget comes in. Start by listing your income. That's everything you earn in a month. Next up, fixed expenses. Your rent or mortgage, car payments, utilities, the things that stay relatively the same each month. Then, list your variable expenses like groceries, entertainment, and shopping. These can fluctuate, and they're prime targets for potential savings. Now the fun part, allocate a portion of your income to savings and investments. This is crucial. Think of it like paying yourself first. Before you even think about spending, put money aside for your future self. And hey, budgeting doesn't have to be a chore. There are tons of apps out there like Mint or YNAB that can help make budgeting a breeze. They can even automate things for you. It's like having a personal finance assistant in your pocket. You've heard this before, skip that $5 coffee if it's not in your budget. It's a classic piece of financial advice, but it's repeated so often for a reason. It works. Look, I get it, it's just $5, right? What difference does it make? But here's the thing, it's not just about that one coffee, it's about the cumulative effect of all those small, seemingly insignificant expenses. They add up over time, slowly but surely draining your bank account. Let's do some quick math. That $5 coffee every weekday adds up to $25 a week. That's $100 a month. Imagine what you could do with an extra $100 every month. You could put it towards your student loans, invest it, or even just have some extra breathing room in your budget. Instead of mindlessly spending on things that don't bring you real joy, allocate that money to something more meaningful. Like an emergency fund, for those unexpected life events that always seem to pop up at the worst possible time. Or even better, put that money into an investment account and watch it grow over time. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. The more you know about managing your money, the better equipped you'll be to make smart decisions that will benefit you in the long run. Think of it this way, you wouldn't show up to a job interview without doing your research on the company, right? So why treat your finances any differently? Luckily, there are tons of resources available to help you level up your financial literacy game. Start by reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki or The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. These books offer invaluable insights into building wealth and managing debt. Don't stop there. Follow credible finance channels on YouTube. And no, I don't just mean mine. There are so many great creators out there sharing their knowledge and expertise on a wide range of financial topics. Take the time to learn about investing, taxes, debt management. The more you know, the more confident you'll feel about making financial decisions. Remember, financial literacy is an ongoing journey, not a destination. The more you learn, the more you'll realize there's always more to discover. Chapter 4. Pay yourself first. We've all been there. You get paid, you start paying bills, maybe treat yourself to something nice, and then suddenly, there's not much left over for savings. Sound familiar? Here's a simple but powerful shift in mindset. Pay yourself first. Before you pay bills, before you spend on anything else, set aside money for savings and investments. Think of it as a non-negotiable expense, because it is. Automating this process can be a game changer. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts. That way, you're consistently building wealth without even thinking about it. It's like putting your finances on autopilot. Now you might be thinking, but Graham, I can barely make ends meet as it is. How am I supposed to find extra money to save? And trust me, I get it. But even if you can only start with a small amount like $20 or $50 a month, it all adds up over time. Chapter 5. Be smart with credit cards. Credit cards can be powerful tools for building credit and earning rewards, but they can also lead to a mountain of debt if you're not careful. The key is to use them responsibly. First and foremost, Avoid carrying a balance on your credit cards like the plague. Think of credit card interest as a sneaky fee that eats away at your hard-earned money. The longer you carry a balance, the more you'll end up paying in interest charges. Instead, use your credit card strategically to build credit and take advantage of rewards programs. Make sure you can pay off your balance in full each month. This way, you're using the credit card company's money without paying those hefty interest charges. Treat your credit card like a debit card. If you don't have the money in your bank account to cover the purchase, don't buy it with your credit card. Chapter 6. Invest early and often. Let's talk about one of the most powerful forces in personal finance: compound interest. It's been called the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. In a nutshell, compound interest is the concept of earning interest on your interest. It's like a snowball effect. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Even if you can only invest a small amount each month, it can grow significantly over time thanks to the magic of compound interest. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start investing. Start now. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Consider investing in low-cost index funds or ETFs. These are diversified investment vehicles that track a specific market index, like the S&P 500. They're a great way to get started with investing without needing to be a stock market expert. Chapter 7. Avoid lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle. You get a raise and suddenly you need a nicer car, a bigger apartment, fancier clothes. But here's the thing. Lifestyle inflation can be a silent killer of your financial goals. Sure, it's nice to treat yourself once in a while, but if you're constantly increasing your spending as your income grows, you'll never get ahead. It's like running on a treadmill. You're working harder, but you're not actually making any progress. Instead of spending more, invest the extra income. This is how you build real wealth over time. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. Challenge yourself to live below your means, even as your income increases. This doesn't mean you have to live like a pauper. It just means being mindful of your spending and prioritizing long-term financial goals over short-term gratification. Chapter 8. Build an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises. And unfortunately, not all of them are good. Your car could break down, you could lose your job, or you might face an unexpected medical expense. That's where an emergency fund comes in. An emergency fund is a stash of cash that's specifically set aside for unexpected expenses. It's your financial safety net, your peace of mind. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a separate account. Having this cushion can save you from a world of financial stress when life throws you a curveball. It can prevent you from going into debt or having to dip into your long-term savings. Start by setting a realistic savings goal for your emergency fund. It doesn't have to happen overnight. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, it's better than nothing. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Chapter 9. Seek professional advice. Even if you're a personal finance whiz, there's always value in seeking professional advice. A financial advisor can provide personalized guidance and help you create a tailored plan to achieve your specific financial goals. Think of a financial advisor like a personal trainer for your money. They can assess your current financial situation, identify areas for improvement, and provide expert recommendations. Now I know what you might be thinking. Financial advisors are expensive. And while it's true that they do charge fees for their services, their expertise can be worth its weight in gold, especially if you're dealing with complex financial matters. A good financial advisor will help you make informed decisions about investing, retirement planning, estate planning, and more. They can also provide valuable tax-saving strategies and help you navigate the often confusing world of insurance. Chapter 10. Focus on long-term goals. Wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making consistent, smart decisions over time, not chasing get-rich-quick schemes. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is financial freedom. Stay focused on your long-term goals, even when things get tough. There will be ups and downs in the market, and there will be times when you're tempted to throw in the towel. But it's important to remember why you started in the first place. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep investing in yourself and your financial future. The more you learn about personal finance, the better equipped you'll be to make sound financial decisions. Don't let short-term setbacks derail your plans. Remember, the key to financial success is persistence and patience. Stay the course, stay disciplined, and you'll eventually reach your destination. Outro: stay smart with your money. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more valuable financial insights. What's your favorite tip, or do you have one to share? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, taking control of your finances is one of the best things you can do for yourself. It's not about being rich, it's about having peace of mind, having options, and building the life you deserve. Until next time, stay smart with your money and keep building the life you deserve.